So stack is a linear data structure. Just like an array, stack is also a linear data structure. What do you mean by linear data structure? Linear data structure are those data structure which we are traversing the elements of a data structure as sequence manner or organized collection of similar elements are there. Means you are going from A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3 sequentially. Okay. Then what is stack? A stack is an ordered list in which insertion and deletion are done at one end called top. Stack is something where insertion and deletion. So suppose this is your presents are here. Okay. So one present is here, above that one more present is here, above that one more present is here, above that one more present. So if you want to see what is the element present in this present box, number 2. So what do you have to do? You have to take this out, you have to take this out, then you have to see, open it. Okay. So in that way so what you have to do, same like here is a big book is there. So what do you have to, if you want to check what are the contents of this book, so what you have to do, you have to take all the smaller books above that and you can go read that this big book. Okay. So what it is says that the last element inserted is the first one to be deleted. So what is the last element? This one. So because once you have to delete this thing, delete this book, delete this book, delete this book, then only you will able to read the bigger book, which is laid on the lower level. So it says that the last element inserted is the first one to be deleted. Hence, it is called the last in, first out. Last in, first out. It is called as last in, first out. LIFO operation. Or first in, last out. First in, last out. Now, operations. So, what are the operations we can performing with the stack? When an element is inserted in a stack, the concept is called push. We are pushing an element, so that way he will get inside to the array or stack. When an element is removed from the stack, the concept is called pop. So you are pushing an element into the array, that is called push operation, and we are removing an element is called a pop operation. So see in this example, see here A is the last element, B is the second last, and C is the top element. So here my top element is top pointer is pointing to the topmost element, that is C. So I want to add a one more element D. That means what? I want to push an element D. So push an element means pushing operation. Pushing is an operation. Okay. So pushing an operation, because here pointer is pointing to the top of the stack, that is the C. So pointer has to be incremented, and the top has to be new top over here, and then the D will be assigned here, and the top will be over here. So now D is having the top. Now I want to delete that D. So you can say popping the D element. So what I have to do? So I have to delete pop this operation, means top, because deletion happens at the top. Here the last element inserted the first one. So what is the last element? Last element inserted is the D. So I want to remove the D. So once D is removed, my new top becomes C. So this is the total operation between push and pop, which we are implemented through stack. These are two operations which is implemented inside stack. Now, what is stack? The when these operations push and pop operations occur, so there is two more thing happens, that is conditions, that is called stack overflow and stack underflow. So what is overflow and underflow in stack? Like trying to pop out an empty stack. What is an empty stack? Empty stack means there is no element present, nothing is present. So once you initialize, then only the stack will be having the value. When the stack is not initialized, that means there is no existence of there. So that means stack is equal to null. So what is that condition? Top equal to -1. When stack, that is empty stack. So empty stack condition is top equal to -1. So trying to put out an empty stack is called underflow. So if there is no element in stack and still you want to pop out, still you want to pop out an empty element, because here see there is no element present over here. Okay, but still if you want to pop out something, that means what, it will come to the null part, because this index is from 0 1 2 3, and if you are, there is no element present here, and if you want to pop out these things, so pop out means what, top 0 you are popping out this, so what next is -1, so that's why the top will be pointing to -1. Beyond 0, the top is going to point out and it is going to be -1. So that's why it says trying to pop out an empty stack is called underflow. So this is the example of underflow. Okay, and trying to push an element in a full stack is called overflow. So how it overflow happens? Okay, so suppose here see at top equal to 1 means what, so 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index. So because here two elements are there, so that's why top equal to 1. Here one element is there, but removing one element, so when I have removed one element, what, top equal to 0. Further removal, top equal to -1. Here two elements there, so that's a top equal to 1. Here removed one element, top equal to 0. Further removal, top becomes -1. Now where is the underflow? This is called underflow condition. What is the overflow condition? Suppose 0 1 2 3, these are the indexes and these are the A B C D are the elements, okay, in those indexes. So where is my top? Top is my at the D. How many it is indexes are there? 3. All the elements are full. So that's mean what it says. Then trying to push an element in a full stack. There is no space is available here. So I have to either I have to create a space or to enter an element. So but there is no space over here. So that means the top is pointing to the maximum. So the size of the stack. Top is pointing to the maximum size of a star. That means when I am trying to push an element to the maximum position when already it is full, that is called stack overflow. It is overflow. Okay, when you are having a glass, it is a full of glass. Okay, still you are pouring your water. Then what? Water will come out. That is overflow, but still some space is there so that the water can hold, that is called you are pushing the elements. But even if there is an empty glass and still you are not trying to, this is hypothetical, this is an empty glass and you are still trying to bring the waters, there is no water inside the glass but still you are trying to bring the water, that means there is a condition called a stack underflow. So stack underflow is bring pop out the items without if there is no element is there and pop out the elements, and stack and overflow is there is no space is available and top is pointing to the maximum position, but still you are trying to push an element into the stack. So this is the two operations conditions which we have to familiarize. That is stack overflow and stack underflow. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, representing a stack. So there is one representation called array representation. So as we discussed, so this is the A of 0, A is an array. So A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of max minus 1. Suppose n elements is this, so 0 to n minus 1. Okay. Now this is the upper limit. Upper limit is max minus 1. Base address is 0. Upper limit is max minus 1. Base address is 0. Then 0th index 3 value is there, and 1th index 4 is there, second index 5 is there, third index 6 is there, till that up to maximum minus 1. What is the maximum size? Then so here two pointers are there. One pointer is seen here and another pointer is, because here only no space elements are there, then that's why these these indexes are pointed with a dot symbol. Okay, no elements are there, but here then if there is no elements are there, so what is the top? Top is pointing to 6. Top is pointing to 6. If it is full, where is the top? Top equal to the max minus 1 position. So Again, this condition says that stack overflow when top less than base. If it is comes beyond 0, that is top. If top is less than base or top equal to -1, either a condition, top less than base, that means, or top equal to -1, that means it is underflow. For overflow, top is greater than max -1. Here it is stack. Here the pointer is incremented until it reaches over here. That means its array is full, and still you want to insert an array, but there is no space. So that's why top is, if top is greater than max -1, that's why it is overflow. Now stack initialization, what you have to do? Initialization stack equal to -1. Top equal to -1 is my stack initialization. Base is 0. Top is pointing to the maximum element, and the size of the top is maximum size of -1. Okay, so the full condition checking is, overflow condition check is top greater than equal to max -1. Okay, there are two types of stack representation normally in this data structure. We will see that is, one is the representing as an array or one-dimensional array, and representing as a single linked list. So this is the array representation which we just discussed. So we are pushing an element, popping an element inside an array. Linked list is, so here, as I discussed, we have two informations required. One is the data, another is the pointer information, address information. So this is the data where the pointer is pointing. Now the next pointer is this one. So next location is this one. So now this is the node location further, and this indicates, that means this is the last node of the linked list. Okay, so you can represent a stack using array. You can represent a stack using linked list also. Okay. Then what is the direct applications of stack? You are wanting to balancing the symbols, like you have heard about the BODMAS rule. Okay, so there is an expression evaluation. So suppose one curly parenthesis is missed, one bracket is missed, one square bracket is missed. So these are the balancing of symbols. So now infix to postfix. Infix to postfix we will discuss in the implementation sections, how this is helpful in implementing this infix to postfix and postfix to prefix to postfix, all these things. So evaluation of postfix expression, implementing function call, because we people have known that recursion is what? Calling the program once again. Calling the program once again is called recursion. So here in recursion we can implement this stack logic. So finding of span. Finding spans in stock markets refers to problem sections. Okay. So page visited in history in a web browser. So how many times a person has been visited over there? So that is the back button symbol. Okay. So you can store in the web browser. So that is an direct application of a star. Undo the sequence in a text editor. So in a text editor, so you can undo the sequences using the star. Means what was there previously. Suppose when, even if you are in a word, when you are pressing a Control J, the previous one thing comes out. So how it happens? It's already deleted. When Control J is pressing, that thing is restored. How this thing is happening? Or undo the sequence in a text editor. Matching tags in HTML and XML. In HTML and XML markup language, HTML hypertext markup language. So you are using some tag symbols. Okay. And this is an implementation of stack using array. So you are creating an account. Okay. So size is 8. Okay. Total 8 size is there. Struct stack. You are creating a structure of name stack having integer elements like int items size, int top pop. Okay. So stack of s, because this is a structure, so it's a structure as a structure variable, that s. So with the s, you have to access this element, that is s dot top, s dot size, or anything like that. So this top equal to -1 is called stack initialization. Top equal to -1 is called stack initialization. So initially top was pointing to here. Now when the elements are filled, because we have created 8 number of sizes, so automatically it will gradually increases. Okay, so till when till this point it will come. The top will come to this point. Okay. So with this, anyone have any doubt? Please, you may ask.
सर
I'm
स्टैक अंडरफ्लो थोड़ा एक बार और एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए।
okay. 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 Actually, so what happens? Uh, this is the condition. Stack initialization is top equal to -1. So top equal to -1, when it will happen? Because array index starts from 0. Array index starts from 0. Array -1 means what? Below 0. Array -1 means what? Below 0. So if there is no elements are present, okay, suppose you are here, how many elements are there? Here 4 elements are there. You want to remove this element. So initially top is pointing to this element.
सर can't see the screen sir।
Oh, sorry, sorry. Now?
yes sir yes।
Okay. Sorry, sorry. This is an array representation. We all know that array index starts from 0. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Here 4 elements are there. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Now the top element is pointing to 0 and I want to remove one element. What I have to do? Pop. Pop operation. So 6 is popped. So what is the top now? Top is pointing to 5. I want to again pop out the 5. So what is top? Top is 0.4. Again pop out. Top is again pointing to 3. Again pop out. So top will be next. What is the next previous one? That is the -1. So initialization, it happens if there is no element present in the stack. That means your stack initialization is -1. Okay. So underflow is that if it is less than the things, when the top equal to -1, that means it is stack underflow. Under 0, underflow.
okay
Over
sir।
max, that is overflow. So this is the maximum elements it can store in a stack, but still I want to push into that element into the stack, but there is no space. How can I push in the element into the stack? That is called stack overflow. So the condition for checking stack underflow is top equal to -1. For stack condition checking for stack overflow is top equal to -1. Now it is clear?
yes sir।
Vivek Kumar,
Yes, sir.
understood?
Yes, sir.